Hello my dear friends, happy to be again with you. Last 15th of August is one of the greatest feasts in the Catholic Church. Since it was a working day for many countries, many of the churches celebrate this weekend. There will be a lot of processions. This is none other than, my dear friends, the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. On this day, the Catholic Church is remembering the dogma which was passed by Pope Pius XII in the year 1950, that Mother Mary was taken to heaven with body and soul. According to the legend, after some years where Mother Mary was buried, they opened the cemetery and they could not find any body of Mother Mary. Instead of that, there were some flowers and special plants were there and so on. So this is actually a great tradition in Germany, especially on these days. We bless a lot of flowers and so on in the church, and also the plants which are really good for the body, the natural medical plants and so on. But we come to the dogma of this date, my dear friends. But the Catholic Church is celebrating that one person was taken to heaven with body and soul. It is really difficult for many people to understand how can the body be taken to heaven. Of course, we all understand that the soul can go to heaven, but not the body. The body is actually meant to be decayed in this world or in this earth. How can the body go? My dear friends, Pope Pius XII had announced this feast, this dogma, as he is infallible. It's also very important, my friends, in the whole history of the Church, this was this only dogma which was passed by the Pope through his infallibility. Which means the Pope wants to tell the whole world that this is really a truth of faith. How can we understand? Also, although we have medically or also in our own existential experience cannot understand that some person can be taken from the earth with body and soul. In the Bible, there are different occasions, my dear friends, where we can see that somebody is taken to the heaven, like the prophet Elijah or even Jesus Christ. But we believe as Catholic Church that Mother Mary has been taken from this world with body and soul. How can we understand it? Of course, this is not for the biological science, my dear friends. It is actually for the people who can really have faith. The eyes of faith have other things to see as what the science speaks. Now we come to the reality of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. My dear friends, in the New Testament, especially, we see that Jesus was dead or crucified, and he came to life through his resurrection. And 40 days he is appearing to many people. St. Paul would say 500 people have seen Jesus. Now we can understand, or we can ask ourselves, how was it possible for the people to see and meet Jesus? He was already dead and he is there. Some of the occasions where Jesus comes into a room where it was closed, that means only a spirit can go like this. But at the same time, there are some other occasions, my dear friends, where Jesus is saying, do you have anything to eat? And they give bread and he eats. They give fish and he eats. How is it possible? That means we see, my dear friends, there is a continuity from the earthly life of Jesus to the resurrected life. There is no break in it. This is the thing which we can understand. Jesus is living. People can touch him. Especially we can see the experience of Thomas, where he was asked by Jesus, come, put your finger in my side or in my hands. In my heart you can see, you can feel it. And Thomas is saying, my God and my Lord. And with that he is going all the way to India to preach because he was so taken up with his experience with the risen Lord. That means we can see after death there is a possibility or there is a continuity which can go ahead. That means our life is not abruptly ending with our death, my dear friends. Even when we are coming ahead, after death, there will be some concrete things which we can take or which we will take to the other life. In that way, we can also understand that the body of Mother Mary was taken. Why not? Another theological explanation I can give, my dear friends. The Gospel of St. John speaks already in the beginning that the Word was God, the Word was with God, and this Word became flesh. This Word became human being. That means we can see that reality, which is a word, which is only a sound, can become a flesh. And that flesh is something which wants to be with the people, with all the believers. St. John's Gospel says, yes, all the people who believed in this Word made flesh, they became authority to become the children of God. Yes, my dear friends, we can see the whole concept of Christianity, that God or His own Word is becoming flesh, and this flesh is something so that everybody can touch and feel it. And if this flesh is very important for God, how can it be decayed after death? Especially with Mother Mary. Mother Mary was a chosen one. The Catholic Church believes that she was born without any original sin. That means she was so pure. And this pure person, whether it is soul or body, everything is pure in Mother Mary. And this Mother Mary cannot just be decayed. My dear friends, this is the reason where I too believe that Mother Mary was taken with body and soul to the heaven. The whole world, many thousands, millions of people go to the cathedrals or to basilicas and to the churches where Mother Mary is venerated. Of course, she is not God, but through her we can really reach God. My dear friends, in many places in Tamil Nadu, there are very many feasts like Sahaya Mada or Velangani Mada and all the Pesandanagar Mada and all these things. All these mothers, they are only from our Blessed Virgin Mary. And on this feast of Assumption of Mother Mary, we can really be joyful. Why? Through her, although she was only a human being, she had the possibility to go to heaven with the continuity of her body and soul. Which means we can also go like this, my dear friends. With all our sufferings, with all our questions which we have in this world, we are meant for heaven. So the Assumption of the Mother Mary is a kind of encouragement for every Catholic, every Christian, every human being, my dear friends, that we are meant for heaven. In this sense, I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful time with our mother, and she will intercede for us, and she is going with us, and she will take us to Jesus Christ, who can open the heaven so that we can live in bliss every time. God bless you, my dear friends. Bye-bye.